Welcome back to Pokémon Shield! Last time we made our way through, what was that, Route 8?
Yeah, Route 8. We're still technically on Route 8. It's just the northern part of Route 8.
And we made our way to Sirchester. So I was expecting this to be a real small town. Kind of like what we got in Balloonia and whatever the other place was.
Stow-on-Side?
Stow-on-Side, yeah. But this place is actually pretty big. Look at that guy. It's a big old ball.
I love that. I love that Duramaka. Galarian Duramaka.
Oh man, some canon information about what's inside Pokeballs.
They would have to be if they're fine being in there.
I mean, at least they're comfy. They could just be put in, like, suspended animation. But no, they're not. They're actually... They have to be kind of aware of what's going on. Man, even the one in boxes?
Yeah, I swear that was a new thing they just added. Because your boxes are connected to yourself now. So because originally when a Pokemon went into the box, I think it got a full heal.
Just automatically had its stats filled.
Yeah. But then you can just take them out of the boxes whenever you want. They kind of did this to curb you just being able to pull out a fresh team.
Yeah, otherwise you could just swap them in, swap them out. They're all healed up. Okay, so this is actually kind of a... Yep, sure is a town. Still is a big old town. That looks like a restaurant or something down that way.
Something. There's a lot of snowmen around
Look
here.
at that guy. There are a lot of snowmen around. Look at all these little snowmen. Wonder who's building all these little snowmen. We have two big old hotels right here in the middle of town. And look at you! Snom is so good.
Oh, Snom is great.
Look at it!
Terrible stats, but it's a really great Pokemon. I'll say it the fact that I always get shit for saying that. It's like, how could you say it? Look, it has terrible stats. It's just an adorable Pokemon. Good lord.
And that's... I feel bad because I kind of wanted to put Snom on my team because it's so good. But it just... Even its evolved form, it just doesn't have the stats to hold up to it. I don't have either of those.
I think he's looking for vanilla. She can just catch one outside of town. It's not that hard.
Yeah, I could. Why?
Why what?
Like I said, sometimes when it's cold out, the only thing you can do is have ice cream. No, have something warm.
No, I want ice cream.
Is there a snowman Pokemon? I'm sure there is.
Abomasnow.
Look at
Galarian Darmanitan. Kind of looks like a snowman. Its Zen form is definitely a snowman-looking thing.
Muscles!
In fact, it'll die.
And
What?
you can leave out to Route 9.
Yeah, nothing's stopping you.
I'm not going to go too far this way, though, because you pretty quickly start running into stuff. But let's not worry about that right now. I saw it.
So what? Oh, I thought it was another Snom. I was like, what?
I mean, also that.
Never trust those things.
So there is another hairdresser here. I feel bad that they don't have new hairstyles, though.
I think the only thing that's different is the NPCs inside.
Yeah, we should probably go talk to them at least. Like, I do feel like if I have any complaints about this game, and I have maybe like one or two, It's one I do really wish there were more customization options. Give me more clothes, give me more hairstyles.
That's like if I had any complaints about this game, somebody just goes like, just unrolls a scroll, just keeps going along the floor. It's like, okay, what are your pros?
If you're gonna get into that in the comments, I'm deleting your comment, just as a heads up.
It's like, what are your pros? And they just pull out a sticky note. It's like, I'm pretty sure I've seen this comedy bit before.
Well, is it a lady or a dude? And do you have a stone? Because if you don't have a stone, it will become a, I want to go back there. I want to turn on your TV.
Nope. You've been TV blocked.
Dang it. If you don't give it a stone, it's not going to be a Frostlass. Just as a heads up.
God, I love breathing.
It is pretty good. Thanks.
God, how is this your mission?
Look at that little snob down there just chilling.
I get it.
Wasn't even trying to be a pun. Is that a clothing store?
Yes. I mean, you skipped over a house, but yes.
I'll get back to that.
No, you won't.
Have I talked to people in the clothing stores?
I don't think so. God, that guy has really pink hair. Or it's just the lighting.
It may just be the lighting. It doesn't look that
like,
pink to me.
Oh,
it may be,
His face looks a little off, too. I can't tell if it's just, like, lighting in the store or something.
Okay, so... Well, I don't know. I think the color correction is a little bit off by the time it gets to the computer, and I haven't been able to figure out exactly how to adjust that to be correct, but I think I maybe have it. I think it may have a little too much pink in it.
Oh, everything looks
Give
fine
me more
for
clothing.
me.
Okay, got some shirts, got some punk shirts, all torn and ripped and crap.
Yeah, I wonder why England would have punk shirts, he says.
This is terrifying, is what this is. Some Eldritch Master Ball?
No, I think it's the face you're supposed to have when they use scary face.
I can't tell what that is. It looks like a bunch of Galar and Meowths.
Which, admittedly, is less a scary face and more like a, huh?
Alright, well, not really feeling any of them. Oh, these look so comfy. Kinda feeling it, but not really. I think it's weird that the opening goes down so low. Like, either leave it open or close it. That's weird.
No.
Pants. No pants. Dresses! Finally, cute dresses! I'm gonna go with the purple one. No socks. Shoes? Oh, do you have cute shoes? I mean, you got some reasonable shoes for once. First time in the game I've seen just a friggin' pair of sneakers. Oh, they have the lovely nightmare ones, though. Oh, and they got the big comfy shoes!
Oh, excuse me, with the fur lining.
Oh, and they got bags. Oh my goodness, look at these bags.
I am looking at the bags. Why else would I be looking at anything else?
Okay, hats. Those hats are ridiculous.
I mean, you're in the ice-cold area. What would you expect them to have?
Glasses. Glasses are equally ridiculous. Gloves
you know how
are
bright
golfer's
snow is?
gloves. Alright, well that's cool. I'm okay with this. It'd be real nice if they had some pink shoes. Well, I don't know. Navy kind of goes. Navy kind of goes with it. Get the navy ones.
The Navy. Yvonne Niage.
All right. Look at that. Look how spiffy we look. Oh, the navy not matching with the dress is more apparent now.
Ma'am, I'd like to buy some other shoes.
You know what? Just give me all your shoes.
Okay, that'll be this much money. I said, give me the shoes. I didn't say you were going to get money in exchange. I mean, it's gotta suck if one of your Pokemon's a Darmanitan. Ha, I got you. Oh, fuck! I think it's supposed to be a reptile reference. Like, oh, like, dragons are basically just big reptiles.
The hero's bath.
It's where all the heroes bathe at.
Get it away.
But how do you expect them to cook their food without any grill?
I don't know, keep him behind the counter.
But he's the mascot. He has to greet people. God, it's funny how that Pokemon was more dangerous non-Dynamax than it was... sorry, non-Gigantamax than it was Gigantamax.
Yeah, and I think a couple people have said that the Gigantamax section actually put off what its strategy is. Which is to do exactly what it did, buff all of its stats up, so it's virtually untouchable. And it couldn't do that while Gigantamax, which of course they do immediately.
Yeah. Oh
so
my
it
God.
was because it couldn't use its strategy, it was legitimately less dangerous Gigantamax.
Oh my God, look at that on the wall. It's Bob.
Look at that guy. Good old Bob. Oh, I guess there's something hanging there too.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
okay, I guess. Does look kind of antique-y.
You know, it's just a Galarian tapestry that depicts the history of the region and whatnot, just hanging in a random restaurant, you know, next to the kitchen, where there's a kid nearby who's probably gonna throw a temper tantrum and throw his peas everywhere.
Yeah, I'm sure it's not a problem at all.
It's a grease fire just flares up next to it.
So that guy? No, I don't want to talk to you. No, I think I talked to him first, actually. Well, where's my meal?
You have not asked for a menu yet. Wait, are you
Nope,
French?
nope.
Oh, but it just loves you.
Bob's your uncle.
Yes, Bob's your uncle.
Would they really name a restaurant Bob's Your Uncle? How English are English?
Yes, we have a restaurant called Kentucky Fried Chicken, so yes, Bob's Your Uncle is totally believable.
That's true. That's true. Boom.
If you look at their Pokedex entries, not necessarily this one, but throughout the entire generation since they showed up, that they supposedly the Pokemon, the more you stare into it, the more it absorbs your soul into the light. So that lady's kind of screwed.
Well, that kind of sounds like a 10-year-old entry.
You know what? One of these days you're going to get eaten by a Pokemon. I'll be saying, is that a 10-year-old's entry?
Look, some of them I believe. Some of them are okay. Some of them, I don't know, not so much. Like, okay, I wish I could search because I want to find Frostlass's entry.
The Frostlass, this sucker will kill you. She has a knife right now. Oh, what?
I have no idea what number Frostlass is, so I'm probably going in the absolute wrong direction.
Nah.
How many Pokemon are there? Why isn't there a search?
You should really let you search by Pokemon name. Or at least the first letter of it.
Or
Let you do that for the
something.
box.
Frostlass. It doesn't actually say. Maybe it's in Sword's version. But it says that Frostlass, as a Pokemon, originated from, like, some woman who got lost in the ice and froze to death or something. And, no it didn't, it evolved from Snorunt.
I mean, it is a ghost type.
Evolved from Snorunt. That's not how any of this works.
I mean, it is based off a yokai, so...
Like, I mean, I know what it's based on, but, like, you're gonna cite that as your history when... No, it didn't. It evolved from Snorunt.
Yeah, but it could be, like, a local legend kind of thing.
Yeah, like, again, I could see that, but, like, that's your Pokédex entry. That's supposed to be your statement of fact.
Yes, and we're talking about a world where, I don't know, Pokemon could literally create black holes for just funds.
If they didn't have to evolve from Snorunt, then I'd say, like, you know what? Sure, maybe that is where it came from. But Snorunt exists.
Maybe it was the lady who died, and then she possessed a Snorunt, and it just evolved.
Well, now that's just weird.
Oh yes, this is the line.
It's a Pokemon in there taking a shower.
So when it's one that's weak to water. I think that's supposed to be like a reference to that Sandshrew game from the Pokemon Stadium.
I feel like these two are gonna beat me up.
They're gentle giants. They ain't gonna hurt nobody. Except for you. Ow!
Just two cool guys talking about martial arts.
Yep, we're best friends now.
Okay, so that's where I came in.
I don't know how this happened, but the further we got into the recording, the further I slunk away from my computer.
No, I didn't want to talk to you again. Shut up.
Could this be...
Rotom Rally.
It's a little mini game they have.
Nah, I friggin' hate Pokemon. Just a 10-year-old, sponsored by the champion, out on an adventure to take on the gym challenge. Yeah, well, I'm gonna waste your electricity.
It's a hotel. We don't care.
Oh, isn't this this is the developer room?
Yep, this is the Game Freak rooms. It was that it's this room and the other room. It's full of all NPCs that are supposed to represent the developers of the game.
A catching charm.
It's so charming. Psh, ow.
Okay, so I think that's it for this hotel. We still got a whole other hotel to look through. This town is kind of big.
It's a very big town, especially with the hotels.
Look through everything in the middle, right?
Yeah.
Oh, there's the hotels. I've not looked at the spa. I've not been
Yeah, I
around
haven't
there.
looked at
Snob.
Oh, no. You did look at the houses along that led up to the restaurant, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That sounds terrifying. It's not like being at a friggin'... What was that guy who smashed watermelons?
Gallagher?
Yeah, it's not like going to Gallagher's thing where you just gotta put a tarp up. These are like... I don't know, a bolt of electricity flies your way.
Dead.
So what kind of What kind of policy do these hotels have? Because they can't be competing if you talk to the receptionist and she's just like, you can stay at either one.
I think it's just they're both the same
Oh,
hotel
wait a minute.
chain. Yeah, she just...
They're the same hotel.
Yeah.
They just have two different buildings. Okay. Well, that makes considerably more sense.
Does it really?
Not really.
Moon! Also, spoon!
Spoon! Which room is the involved one? Little garbage sacks. Oh, they look so cute when they smile.
Trubbish.
Hey.
Let's make being a janitor easy.
Yeah, alright, Trubbish, get to work.
It's so funny how so many poison types have just, like,
Found it.
turned into, like, they're poison types. They're terrible. But they're also now helping the environment. Is it really?
I'm gonna hack it up. I feel like this guy needed a more unique model instead of just generic dude number 4. Everything else in here I feel like is fine. Okay, what's going on, dude?
How's this? No, how is his? How's this?
Large quantity, they ate 4. Maybe 5? I think 4.
Listen, that's a lot of berries to eat.
I mean, it's gonna be worse for them than us. Interfering child, how dare!
I'm interfering child sponsored by the champion, thank you very much. It was the TV who did it.
TV
Just
did it,
throw
let's
them.
all just watch the news.
Just throw the berries at it. See? It ate them.
Alright. I mean, yeah, that's like sitting down and eating like 5 apples in one sitting. I mean, I'm sure somebody can, but you gotta train for that crap.
It's the eye of the apple pie. A Pokemon that is known to actually love eating berries and has berries in its mouth all the time. It was the Inspector.
How devious. I mean, that's partially true, but, like, again, you can't just do that. And that's not evidence.
Excuse me, Farfetch isn't in this version of the game.
That's like a suspicion at best, but that there is no evidence to suggest that she is the culprit.
Crunch.
I feel like...
Oh, we made up that entire Pokemon for that, didn't we?
Right. Scrounch.
God, are we gonna have to try to remember that all over again?
I'm not going to remember any of that.
Because it was like, we worked out, it's like, okay, Crunch sounds like a biting thing, and dark types tend to be the bitey ones.
Yeah, so it's like dark type or dark normal or something.
It's like, yeah, is it gonna, what, is it gonna have a secondary type? Is it a first evolution? Is it the
It was a
basic
second
statistic?
evolution.
It was a second evolution.
I came
So
up
it
with
had
a
a
name
base.
for its first evolution, but I do not remember what it is.
Wasn't it like Crump?
There's like
I know.
scrounch and then just like mount or something.
I swore it had like a P sound in there, so it was like a crump. Scrump. I think it was scrump.
Maybe it was muncha.
No. It's too close
Anyway,
to munchlax.
that guy was an idiot.
So we got Scrump as the basic evolution, and Crunch as the first evolution. And we know it's at least dark type. There you go, folks. You have every right to work from there on.
We did it. Oh man, I got a TM. Alright, we're almost done in the hotel. This is the last room. That's a lot of Pikachus.
The thing about screeching is all you have to do is just be a Native American Trojan and just scream really loudly at a huge guy made of sand.
Hey, whatever works.
And then when your heart stops, you reach into your chest and restart it yourself. Then you win that fight. And you turn out to actually have been human the whole time.
Wasn't a Trojan at all.
Dude,
Just
I watched
a really
like
friggin' awesome human.
Yeah, I watched that fight, and they were talking about like how Trojans just like have the power to heal themselves during the fight from small things, and like Geronimo snaps an Achilles tendon, and then he breaks his lower back, and it's like you don't keep fighting when you break your lower back.
You do in Kaneko, man.
It's like if you displace something back there, it would hurt like hell, but come on, you broke your back.
Look at that snob.
Shwa.
I feel bad because I think I've missed snobs. No, wait, I haven't been down here.
Yeah. Ooh, trash.
Polka dot. Check the trash.
Next to a snob.
Can't check the trash. Okay, so the snom is making the snowman. All these snowmen were made by snoms. People don't actually like the snowmen being around here. They'd rather it be pristine, but they just can't say no to the snoms.
Could you say no to the snobs?
Not at all.
That's what I thought. Why did the snowman have a snowball? Did it just throw a snowball at me?
Rude. Yeah, she knows where it's at.
Who left their half-finished lemonade out here?
Well, I mean, if nobody else is gonna finish it.
Hey, would you like to learn Draco Meteor?
I sure would! Okay, so it's either going to forget Dragon Breath or Dragon Pulse. They're effectively the same thing, but Dragon Breath is actively weaker, so let's just go with... Replace that one with Draco Meteor. So Draco Meteor is kind of something you see every dragon type have in competitive play, because it's stupid powerful.
I mean, yeah, it's basically just Meteor.
Like, power 130. Accuracy is only 90, so that's a little butts, and after you use it, your special attack tanks.
Yeah, it's the only downfall to the whole thing is that your accuracy goes down.
So you kind of become a one-shot wonder, but especially in competitive play, you're not dancing around with your moves.
Nope.
And that's why you see pretty much every dragon type has Draco Meteor.
As long as they use special attack. Other than that, they use Outrage.
Yeah. And I was debating not even messing with Draco Meteor, because like, oh, it's a move you learn from a move learner, and I was like, man, I don't even know what that is. But then we just found him, and I was like, I mean, okay. I feel like that'd be me if I was in this world. I wouldn't even... I'd like cook. I'd be one of those chefs.
And you'd love Sizzle Pete.
Well, yeah, because I wouldn't have gone through the trauma of fighting Kabu. You lost some coal there, buddy.
It's rained in the water.
I think that's everybody. Talk to that kid already.
That guy mentioning the Persian on there. It didn't even look like a Persian on the engraving. And it just reminds me of, like, there are so many Pokemon that they, like, kind of mention that probably don't even have actual Pokemon yet.
What the heck is this?
It's a perch.
Somebody jam a pogo stick into the ground?
No, it's a perch for Pokemon. It's one of the achievements in this game nobody knows is talk all the snobs in Sir Chester. So, like, there are so many Pokemon. There are actually quite a few Pokemon that we have no idea exist because they've been mentioned in other backstories. Like, nobody knows what the legendary beasts are based off of. Everyone thinks that it's supposed to be the evolutions, but it's not. They're just random animals that just got transformed.
And that gets weird when you get to, like, earlier generations, especially, like, Gen 1.
Oh yeah, Gen 1 was, like, basically Pokemon existed with real animals, because there's a couple Gen 1 Pokemon that mention the Indian elephant.
And there's, like...
Which at least works this time around, because there is now an actual Indian elephant Pokemon.
Yeah, so in retrospect, you think, well, maybe they were referencing that. But
I
they're
mean,
saying,
this-
like, yeah, regular birds and insects and everything all exist. There's just also Pokemon. And now we've gotten to the point of, like, okay, no, none of that was real. It's all Pokemon.
Yeah.
Pokemon and people, that's all you got.
So
Anyway, that's it for Sir Chester. We finally hit the end of it. So next time... Next time, we're going into... I don't know, what is that? Ice? Maybe ice?
Ice.
Maybe it's rock.
It's ice. It's ice up here.
Anyway, going into the next gym challenge. So until next time, everybody.